Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a September empties. I have my bag filled with empties to show you. You know, I've been doing my empties a lot earlier in the month just because they've been filling up faster, which is very strange because, I mean, I've been finishing products, but I just feel like I'm not finishing enough. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm going to talk to you guys what I think of them, and I'm going to stick them in this disposable bag so I can move them off into my recycling bin into the garage. So without further ado, I'm going to dive in. I have here Pampers baby wipes. I use these to take off swatches, wipe my hands after I do my makeup. It's something that I like to do only because I notice that if I don't do that, the makeup residue left on my hands will get all over my steering wheel on my car when I'm driving. So it kind of looks gross and it's really hard to take off. So I've, trained myself to wipe my hands down with one of these before I leave the house after I've applied my makeup to avoid that type of disaster in my car. So I do have backups of these, and I would repurchase definitely. Okay, so we have all kinds of empty masks here. I'm going to show you the containers, and I'll let you guys know. So this one is the Hydrating and Soothing Hyaluronic Face Mask. This is the Botanical Extract and Sodium Hyaluronate Soothe and Hydrate. This one you can find at TJ Maxx. There are 5 for $7.99. I absolutely love these. I think they're great. I don't have an issue with actually any of these that I'm showing you. So there's that one. This is the Revive Anti-Aging. Again, another good one you can find at TJ Maxx as well. Super affordable. Here's another one, vitamin C face mask. This is the vitamin C and antioxidant rich citrus extracts. Helps reduce the appearance of brown spots and boost collagen production. This one is great too. Again, no complaints. This one is the Caribbean Coconut Calming Mask. This came with 10 in a pack, and like I have a couple of extra backups, but I wanted to get rid of the box. I have used a few times and I absolutely love these. Again, you can find these at TJ Maxx without any issues. Here's the charcoal face mask. This is the bamboo charcoal and tea tree to detoxify. I had no problems. I've been having great luck with face sheet masks. This is the Cherry Tree Black Pearl Sheet Mask, Purify and Brighten. These are the made in Korea. I think they're all made in Korea, to be totally honest. These I got on clearance for $6 at TJ Maxx. So again, you gotta check your TJ Maxx because you can find all kinds of great stuff there. Here is the Only Me Charcoal Peel Off Mask. I didn't find any problems with these. These don't irritate my skin, and I find that they really keep my skin hydrated and smooth, and that's what I look for. As long as they don't break me out and they give me some sort of hydration, I find that they do great for my skin. So this is a good one as well. And then finally, I have here the Brightening Face Mask. This is the Purifying and Rejuvenating. This is a great one as well. You can also find at TJ Maxx. Usually what I do is I keep the container until I get down to about 1 mask in each box, and then I'll just, eliminate the container to avoid cluttering. So that's why I had a ton of those to show you based on the actual box. Those ones I've tried all numerous times. I probably have like 1 backup left of them. That's why I'm just decluttering the box to eliminate some, to get some more space available. I have a candle here. I finished a Paper White Vanilla home scented candle. This is at TJ Maxx. You can get these for like $9, $9.99, $10. I like them because they're affordable. There's a 3-wick, and they do smell decent. I don't think I'll be buying Bath & Body Works candles anymore. I have one left that I'm trying to burn through, and that'll be it because I'm really done with, the quality of their candles. So that one's TJ Maxx. It was great. I will consider purchasing that again. Here is a couple of sheet masks we have here. So this is the Brightening Face Purifying one that I was talking to you guys about earlier. That one's a good one. I do like that one. This is the Moisturizing Facial Sheet Mask. This is another good one. These are Korean sheet masks, so I haven't had any bad experiences with that. Here is a sample of the Dior J'adore perfume, I guess. This was decent. I don't think I would get it though because it's very floral, and I'm not really into floral scents. If you're in floral scents, then you would love that. Here is, this is all like juiced up. Here is a Wild Madagascar Vanilla Bath & Body Works mist. There's like a little bit left, but I'm done with it. The bottle is, the spray, when you spray it, doesn't come out with a mist anymore. It spits out like really badly, so we're gonna just give it up. Like, it's not the end of the world. What else do we have here? Here's another perfume. This is the Versace Eros for women. That one was nice. Here is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning. That one I used today, but I think I have another one of these because I used another one, and I do like it. It does like repair, hydrate. I wouldn't use it every day though, so this is something I would use maybe once a month, maybe once every couple months when my hair really needs a good repair. So I like that sample. It's not a Empties without my cotton rounds. You guys know if you've watched me. These are from Costco. They are one of the best brands, the best quality. Okay, so here's some more sheet masks. So here's the coconut one that I was showing you guys, and the charcoal face mask that I was showing you guys. Again, no issues with those. I really do love them. I always tell people, go check them out at TJ Maxx. Here's the Gucci Premier fragrance. Nothing special. Here's the body wash in pink grapefruit from Neutrogena. Love this. This really helped keep my breakouts on my back and my chest very much away. I did purchase in a different brand version to see if it's the same. I like this one better because it gives the pink grapefruit scent, whereas the one that I'm using right now doesn't really smell like much, and it kind of sucks. Like, it doesn't give you that energizing scent, whereas this one does. So I definitely would repurchase this one opposed to the one that I'm using in the shower now. Here is a Smashbox eyeliner pencil. This is the waterproof. This is the one where you would twist up and then it would sharpen automatically in the cap. I would not buy this again. This was not worth it. It used up a lot of product when you didn't really want it to, because it would continuously sharpen every time you used it. So pretty much most of the product ended up in here, and you'd only get realistically a few applications out of it. So I wouldn't buy that again. Here is a primer. This is the mattifying primer by Cover FX. It's the anti-acne treatment. I actually like this one. I may consider picking this up in the future. We'll see. Here's the L'Oreal Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. I love this. My holy grail eye makeup remover. Takes off everything, including waterproof, and it does not sting my eyes. We have a Jelly Cleanser by Drunk Elephant. This is the Cantaloupe Jelly Cleanser. I actually had this in my anti-haul on the full size, because the full size of this is literally $49, I think. And let me tell you, it's it says it's cantaloupe. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like a basic cleanser, and I feel like if we're going to use a basic cleanser, I'm not going to spend $50 on a basic cleanser, so I would not repurchase this. However, I know that in the recent Drunk Elephant kit that I purchased online, it does come with one of these small sizes again. So I mean, I would use it if it came in a kit or if it came as a sample, but I would not purchase full price. Not worth it. What do we have here? Here's a food empty. Here's the Harvest Snaps Snap Peas. These are my favorite snack if I want salty snack. I try to avoid chips, so I gravitate more towards these. You can get them in a tomato basil lentil version as well. That's another good one of mine I like. For 39 pieces, it's 6 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and 8 grams of protein. So it is lower in sugar. Potassium is 440 milligrams. Sodium is only 135 milligrams, which is great. I find that these are just a little bit more healthier option opposed to eating a bag of Lay's potato chips, that kind of thing. So I'm also chucking out this brush. This is one of my favorite paddle hair brushes. The bristles are starting to get really bendy, and there are so much dust that I can't get out of this from using it for well over a year. So usually every year I like to replace these, so I am moving on from that. I'm getting rid of a scrubby brush. I always replace these periodically as well. I use those all the time for taking off my makeup at night. My mom had finished the OPI Infinite Shine 1 primer. This is her favorite primer base, so I have picked up 2 more for her. She did finish a whole bottle, so I thought I'd show you guys. Oh, there's still some in here, but it didn't, this is a Purell. I finished a Purell. I'm not going to take it out because it looks kind of gunky and gross. So I always have a hand sanitizer in my car, in my purse. I'm a germaphobe, I will admit it. I am throwing away the Essie polish in Hot as Hello. This was my favorite peachy color in the summertime. It is now gunky and very old. I've had this now maybe for more than 6 years. And it's down to here, so it's time to let it go. I love the color. I would definitely use the color again. I'm actually wearing something similar to it right now, but what I'm actually wearing right now is a shellac color, so I really don't remember the name of it, but it's quite similar. But I do love those peachy tones. Okay, so I am passing along the NYX Wonder Stick contour. This is the highlight and contour. It did not work for me only because this is main ingredient is mineral oil, and I do break out to mineral oil. When I did test it, I did break out into bumpies all over my face, so I knew this was why. I'm going to be passing this along to someone who actually enjoys it more and it doesn't affect them in that way, so we'll put that one to the side. I finished a Wet n Wild pressed powder by the Photo Focus line. You know what? I was going to dig in and around the corners here, and it just got to the point that the way the powdered pan is with all these grooves, it was going to ruin my brush, and I'm very particular on my brushes. So if it was a flat pan, it's not an issue getting in there with my brush to really finish around the sides. But because there's grooves and there's like nooks in there, I just don't want to ruin my brushes. Like, I spent money on my brushes. I don't want to be ruining them with like stupid pans like that. I don't know why makeup companies do that. I'd rather a flat pan with no grooves in it so I can really use up all the product. Okay, so I finished a peppermint oil. I use this every night practically to help me sleep and relax. I do suffer from anxiety like most people do. Well, that I've known that most people do. So that's one way that I try to calm myself at night. The Colossal Big Shot Mascara. This one, I love the brush. It's so nice. It's like a bristle, like an actual bristle brush, but honest to God, you guys, I find that the formula to this was very weak. Like, it didn't hold my curl, it transferred on my under eye. I wish they would make this a little bit more stronger and waterproof, but the brush and the brush was amazing to coat the lashes, so, yeah. I finished 2 of the, like, it's a set, so it's step 1 and step 2 of the Glam Glow Dream Duo cream and serum, like face moisturizer, the serum, and then the matte glow, I guess it is, I don't know. It's alright. I wouldn't go out and purchase it. It's not something I'm really, like, attracted to. I finished the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation Mattifying Foundation, oil-free. Not my favorite either. I would not purchase that in full size. I actually finished a eye balm, like an under-eye treatment for a nightly treatment type of thing. Honestly, you guys, you know how long this little guy took me to finish? This is a 2.24 ounce, which is 0.7 milliliters, or just 7 milliliters. I think it's just 7 milliliters. Anyways, this took me like well over a year to finish, and I liked it. I think it was hydrating, but I don't think it was there wasn't enough hydration for my under eyes. They're starting to get drier as I age. Story of my life. Okay. So, you guys, this is the NYX Pore Filler Primer. Honestly, I did not like this at all. I should have actually returned it. If you see how it comes out, it comes out like cottage cheese. Can you guys see that? Like, it's gross. It's really gross. It comes out like cottage cheese, and, oh, see? It didn't even stick to my skin. This is so nasty. Like, okay, so it comes out like cottage cheese, as I said a billion times. And when you rub it in, like, it just feels really, really, really slippery. Like, nothing will ever stick to it. So I tried this a couple times on my face, and it just didn't work. It didn't work. I don't know why. It's a pore filling primer, so I would assume it would fill in my pores. And I only used it very, like, just in, like, the little, like, nooks and crannies where I do have larger pores. It didn't work for me. I've heard so many other YouTubers rave about it, and it did not work for me at all. So I'm not even passing it along, I'm just throwing it out. I finally finished the Clinique Prep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. This guy was a great sample size, and I finished it all, and I think I'm really happy that I do have a backup of this, because it does help hydrate the surface of your skin, and it smooths the surface of your skin so that when you apply makeup, it's not as like bumpy or rough, and I do like that aspect. So I do like this. I do have a backup of it in full size, so it's a decent one if you're looking for something to hydrate and smooth your skin at the same time. Okay, last 3 products, you guys. The Bobbi Brown, what is this? Concealer? Yeah, so the Bobbi Brown concealer, I took the stopper out, and it is such a thick concealer that it creases, even when I set it. It's full coverage. There's a ton of product in here. Like, I have a ton of product in here. But it's such a thick concealer that even the littlest amount will crease on you, even when you set it. And it creased right away on me. As soon as I set it, it creased right away. It's not like it creased throughout the day where, you know, the longer you have it on you, the more time, like, it'll take to crease. No. no, it creased right away. So, Bobbi Brown, I mean, your skincare is amazing, but this concealer is shit. Another concealer I finished is the NYX HD concealer. This one is in the shade medium. This one is another one that I like. This is a little bit more lighter. I kind of compare it to the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. It gives you medium coverage. You can build it up to full, but I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. This one's nice. It does stay on the skin without creasing. The only thing is, though, is that these containers run out really fast. So, I mean, it's kind of up to you, like, you know. I usually take out the stopper and I scrape it, but I didn't with this one. And finally, my last product, you guys, is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. I finished this guy up. I have purchased 2 more. These are really expensive, I know, but they are so worth the splurge because I do get really bad breakouts, and this is the only thing that keeps my acne and my cystic acne, you know, really controlled, aside from, you know, the medication I'm on. I also use this for a treatment once or twice a week. If I'm noticing I'm going to get any, like, breakout, I'll, like, slop this on for like 15 minutes and then I'll rinse it off. Sometimes I'll spot treat this overnight and then take it off in the morning. So I do love it. It is worth the hype. A lot of people don't think it is worth the hype. I guess it all depends on, you know, what your skin really needs and what it's affected. But for me personally, I think that this does a great job and it's a holy grail product of mine. I cannot be without this, and that's why I purchased 2 of them. So anyways, that was my September empties, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope your September is better. I can't believe, like, we're actually almost in the holiday season. Like, I'm so excited for Halloween this year, which is weird because, like, I'm at the point now where I really don't dress up for Halloween anymore, but it's been one of my favorite times of the year, like, you know, like Thanksgiving and pumpkin carving and all that jazz. So I don't know, maybe that's just me, but like, and plus I'm one of those people who are obsessed and fascinated with, like, witches and vampire stories and all that kind of stuff. So, you know me, I'm like all about, like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and, like, Halloween type ish movies. That's just a thing that I have every year. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone. Mwah.